What is going on, guys? DizneyDan here. Welcome back into the channel. I'm just here casually, as you do on a Thursday night, and I was like, right, who do I need to reach out and to come on for a nice live chat this wonderful evening? Megan, I just sent you a message, and you comment straight away.
Hey, okay. Dan, I gotta go. I just got noticed DizneyDan went live. Oh, wait a sec. That's the stream. That's the stream. Oh, holy cow.
If you didn't know, Rob is here. RobFuz, RobFuz channel. Please go check out RobFuz and his other channel, Drop That Rope. I've actually linked it in the description down below already, so you guys go check that out. It's really awesome. How's it going, guys? We've got Megan is here, Liam, Noah, Mary Ellen Clark is here, Sherry is here. What is up, everybody? How's it all going? Now, I was just looking on YouTube and like no one was live. No one was been, doing live streams at Disney today. Corey Meetswell went on yesterday and streaming the magic. It's been crazy week. So I thought, you know what? Let's just have a chilled, relaxed, not so much Disney, just a nice chat with you guys.
It's been so quiet this week. It's been really quiet. You're right.
You know why?
Can you guys hear me or see me? I don't know.
Can you guys hear Rob? Yeah, I think they can hear you.
I don't think you have it on Switch because it's just on you. So there we go. Hey, there I am. Woo, now I see it. I'm gonna share this out, everyone. Sorry, Dan.
Wait, no, hey, Mystery Steamboat, what is going on? Welcome. So no, we're going to talk about Disney, obviously, because this is obviously a Disney channel, but sometimes it's nice to just suppress and relax and talk about all different kinds of stuff. Hey, Love Family Productions, what is up? I loved your vlog. That was really awesome the other day.
What's up, Meg?
So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about Disney. And actually, we're going to talk about some D23 stuff in their magazine, which Rob will bring up very shortly. And we'll also talk about some YouTube stuff, as well as just a couple of other things. Maybe talk about the summer movie blockbuster or something like that. Just things that have come to mind. Hey, Lasercat, what is up? What's going on? Lasercat is one of my favorite names. Like, who subscribe to my channel. So just again, guys, if you haven't checked out RobFuz's channel, please go check him out, as well as Drop That Rope, his other channel. Really awesome.
Thanks,
but yeah, thanks for
coming on. There. It's an experiment. We're getting there. It's a little bit slow, but I wanted to build it, and I don't want to start something big with no one there. So that's why I kind of started rolling it out slowly. And I think in the fall I'm going to really start kicking it big. I definitely want you involved, Dan.
And then you'll have 2 channels with over 1,000 subs.
Yes,
hopefully. That'll be awesome. That'll be great. Hey, Angela, what is up? How's it going? Cool. So I think let's start off with some Disney, as we are, this is a Disney-esque channel. You received something in the post. Hey, Johns, what is up, my friend?
Richard, Disney legend in the house, ladies.
He has a longer line of a meet and greet than any other meet and greet at Disney. So it's true. He should have his own window above Main Street. Hey Juan, what's going on? All right, so we're gonna talk about D23. And you received a magazine, right?
Yeah, this is my stream I'm gonna do it in, but I'll give everyone a sneak peek.
Yeah, a sneak peek.
Give a sneak peek. So, ladies and gentlemen, the D23 magazine has arrived, and I'm going to do a live stream on this, actually. I go through it. I look at it. This is the back cover. I didn't even open it. It literally came yesterday, so I did not open it. So, fall 2018. I don't know if did you hear my story about D23?
I've not heard your story.
How I'm a member? Did you hear this story? How I was
No, you haven't.
So, I do the Disney Rewards, and the Disney Rewards, I believe I had 4,000 points. I had 4,020 points or something like that. And I got a nasty email from the Disney Reward people. And they said, if you don't use your rewards within the next month, you're going to lose all 4,000 points. Something silly like that. So I went on there and looked. And sure enough, a D23 membership was 4,000 points. So it was like perfect. It was fate. You know what I mean? And I said, you know what? I always wanted to do D23. And Dan was saying before the stream here, he was thinking about it too. But I'll tell you what, I love it. And D23 is great, man. I did a stream about it. I did another stream about one of the magazines. I usually just have it in my thing. You get a nice kit. They give you like 20 different little. It's not real stuff. It's like replications of different stuff. And every year it's a different theme. And this year, I believe, was I think it was Mickey Mouse, I believe. And it was just Mickey through the years and everything, and some lithographs. And like posters and a postcard and a sticker. It just comes with a really nice box. And then you get four of these magazines, which is great. And part of my membership, I got they sent me out of nowhere. I believe in my other magazine, I got a ticket for a free for 2 free movie tickets to any Disney movie that summer. So it could either be Incredibles 2, Solo, I think Winnie the Pooh, and Avengers. So I could have picked any one of those two, and that alone was like $40 or something. So I don't know if everyone gets that, but that right there was it was definitely cool.
That's great. Well, this is a little bit of a sneak peek into what Rob will be talking about, and that's why I need to subscribe to his channel. But that's really cool because I've always wanted to be a D23 subscriber, but the problem is, like you said with the Disney reward things, we used to have this in the UK, but you could only really use them. No, because you could only really use them on like DVDs and Blu-rays, and then it kind of just died out, and it wasn't really a popular thing here. Right. And then I had so many points. I mean, I bought like everything, but you couldn't become a D23 member. But I think it's one of those things that I really desperately wanted to do, like. On my bucket list.
I think at this point you need to do it.
I know. I mean, what do you think, bite the bullet, and just do it.
You're 23 members, so.
I mean, it's just one of those things. Like there's 2 things I've wanted to do in the past 5 years, and that's go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which I did, and become a D23 subscriber and go to D23. I've done one of those things. I've done one.
It's just, I'll tell you what. You watch Adam the Woo. You watch any of those vloggers. They do it. It's insane, the line to get in and everything. It's I don't know if it's for me per se, but I think it's definitely for you. I think it's a good thing for you.
I'm one of those guys who will be like camping outside. Oh, that's awesome.
It's such a beautiful magazine. You know, now I have 3 of them now. The one that came with it, and then Avengers was on it, and then this is this month. And you know, Mickey's turning 90 in November, so that's the real big push Disney's going to be doing between now and and next year. That's kind of like I feel it's like a fill-in thing, but you know, it's legit. You know, they're just taking a peek. This is definitely talking about Steamboat Willie and the Fantasia and all that stuff. So definitely I want to read through it. I'm gonna vlog it on one of my channels too.
That'd be awesome. Well, so in the chat we've got Mystery Steamboat. I've been planning vlogs for our upcoming WDW holiday. That's awesome. Looking forward to seeing that. Megan has a week left till she goes to Disney. Oh, so awesome. Shame we didn't cross over a little bit. But.
I think this is the one Meg's going on with her boyfriend, right? Meg, is this the one she's going?
Yeah, she's going, and she's going as Jack and Sally for the Halloween party.
And I kind of joked in her stream. I said her poor boyfriend.
I don't think he's ever been before.
He's never been there. I know that. And Meg, does he know he's not? This is not a relaxing vacation. He knows this, right? So.
He's being thrown right into the deep end, full on Disney.
Article on the new stuff they're going to do at Disney Sea. So that alone, I think, is going to be an awesome article. So
that's crazy.
That is so cool. A new fantasy themed port promises to make waves in Tokyo Disney Sea when it debuts in 2022. It sounds so far away from now, but it really isn't.
It's really. I just remember yesterday that they announced New Fantasyland in 2012, and I was just like, it's already been here for like. What, 5-6 years?
It's been there forever. Yeah, I agree.
It's crazy. I remember Dumbo being next to the carousel, and now it's on the other side of the park. So
you're just showing the whole new Disney Seas land and everything. This magazine's great. I definitely. You know what? Okay, here's the question, Dan. Would I pay $80 to be a D23 member? And to be honest with you, and everyone asks me this, and when I do my stream, we'll discuss it and everything. Wait, hold on. Meg said I told him I would try to relax, but what is relaxing? That's what Meg said.
Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. We did a whole Disney fiasco show on quiet and relaxed places at Disney.
So she knows them. She knows them.
Hey, MU Free Music for your videos. What's going on? Hey, Kay Atwood, how are you? Look at this.
Star Wars Resistance. But so the question was, would I pay $80? And I'll be honest with you. Not, the question, believe it or not, the question changes. I don't think, and your hesitation, I don't think I would per se, but no, being a D23 member and seeing all the cool stuff you get and I'd take advantage of nothing, and you get a nice little card too. Is my card here? My card's sitting here somewhere. But I tell you what, I think I would pay the $80 though. So I think I would. Look, thing on Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus turns, is it? I don't know how many years.
25th anniversary.
25th.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Cool.
I mean,
my
it's
wife
just,
and my kids love that movie. My kid was actually watching it the other day. So
that's my go-to Halloween movie. Every year.
Nightmare Before Christmas is turning 25 too. So there's a lot of cool anniversaries coming up. I didn't even know that either. So.
I didn't even know Nightmare Before Christmas went 25 years. That doesn't feel like 25 years.
Look at the magazine, Meg. Look, Meg.
And this is why you should be on right now with us.
It looks pretty awesome.
Would I pay $83 for D23? I think.
It's 83. Well, how much in pounds is it?
Well, with Brexit, it'll be £80. So, but I think what I would do, because I'm desperate to go to D23, I'll probably save the money to go to D23 and then buy the magazine.
Right.
But I'm already in thousands of pounds of debt anyway because of my student loans and stuff. So there's.
I'm sorry to laugh, but
I might as well.
I was laughing because I thought you said you were thousands of dollars in debt because of going to Disney World.
That too.
Not because of the student loans, but.
Oh no, that too.
You'll get there. So that's a little peek of the magazine. So exclusive for DizneyDan's live chat streaming.
Yeah. So all 10 people in this chat, you got a reason to go over and see Rob on his channel. Make sure we hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing so well.
I hit the like button. You got 9 likes. So.
Nice. We hit over 550 subs yesterday. So
congratulations.
That's great. Like literally the start of this month, I was on 300 something. So now it's all going pretty well. Hey D&G Explorers, what is up? We got some awesome people in the chat today. So yeah, D23. So anybody in the chat, has anybody been to D23? I'm quite curious. It's one of those things that I feel like people have to camp out to, get into all the big talks and announcements, that kind of thing. I feel like I'm that kind of person, but and Corey
I can't wait to watch you camping out for D23. That's all I have to say.
I've never camped in my life. Hi, I can't say I'm driving home from work. Just want to say, hey, Sooner Girliam, what is going on? I have been to D23, says Juan. Oh, you got to tell us how it is. Cool. Like I know it's crazy. You see all the cosplays and that kind of stuff, and I don't know if I would cosplay or not. Because you know how like at these conventions they're so huge and lots of people. I don't really want to sweat through a costume or anything. So
yeah, I'm not much of a cosplayer.
No, not maybe not for me. So yeah, everyone is here, which is really nice. I thought, a spontaneous live stream, like a nice live chat to see how everyone is doing. I've been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Yeah, me too. Like I went to a Wilderness Explorer last year with a friend, which was really fun. We actually I actually vlogged it. That's the word. So you guys can check that out. But yeah, it's been really, really fun. Hey, okay, hold the phone. My friend Becky is here. Now she is claimed, actually it's true, she's probably my biggest fan.
I like that.
She's like
Becky's got to subscribe to me too then.
She is going way back to my college program. She's like my best friend from my college program. And no, she's absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'm finally here. Emma and John is here. They put up a great video just before about their top 5 attractions at Disney, and which was awesome. So yeah, it's good to see everybody, and especially Becky, because I haven't seen her in such a while. So
that's awesome.
Becky,
Dan comes on my channel too. That's why you gotta add my channel. So how many you've been like 2 or 3 times on my channel and live from Disney Studios, which is thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. In my stream the other day, I forgot I was talking about it and I said, "Oh, it's a shame you didn't come to Pub Talk, but you were part of." Part of the whole stream. I kind of forgot. Yeah, but I was just teasing them, and I forgot to thank you. So that was so awesome. We did a discussion on the Great Movie Ride 1 year closed, and he actually stream was great because Dan was literally standing in front of the Chinese theater, and you did bring it to us. And so thank you so much, Dan. I forgot to thank you publicly. So.
Well, I saw that you were going to do a thing on the Great Movie Ride. I'm like, well, I'm at Hollywood Studios. Why don't I just go there and actually like straight come on for a little bit? So hey, Cargo is here, and Shana Begum. Hey, Shana Begum. First time I've seen you in the stream, so welcome.
Hey, Noah.
And Sherry's here, so everyone's coming in, which is awesome. That actually brings me on to I don't know if you guys discussed this during the Great Movie Ride, but what genre / movies would you have wanted in the Great Movie Ride? Like which ones would you want to go in there?
Oh, like a replacement, or what do you mean?
Like so let's take the Great Movie Ride. I feel like comedy, the genre comedy is not featured.
Right. It's not. You're right.
Oh, okay. So what movie would you put as a comedy in the Great Movie Ride? That's obviously, it has to be Disney.
The consensus was we wouldn't even. I think, believe it or not, the consensus was we weren't even going to touch that ride. We didn't. Maybe I think we said maybe the Tarzan part would go.
Yep.
Maybe that beginning part with the dancers that looked like that was maybe that would go.
Streetlight Parade. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Juan said Juan said D23 was fun. Got a sneak peek of Princess and the Frog, and the singing actress came out and sang a couple songs. That's pretty awesome. So I guess he went a few years back, man.
Nice. Megan says Lord of the Rings. Now, Lord of the Rings was actually meant to be in there. Very brief. Well, Peter Jackson was talking to Disney about putting it in the Great Movie Ride, but then they went to Universal. So that would have been kind of cool to have. But I was thinking of things like musicals, like updated musicals to put into the Great Movie Ride, or comedies and things like that. I was thinking something like Monty Python would be kind of fun to put as a comedy. Yeah, I mean it's a bit of a different one. And then the musicals like Grease. I think Grease would have fit perfectly as a musical in the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah, it would have been great.
But because kids don't know things like Public Enemy or the John Wayne films or that kind of thing.
I don't know Grease much either, too, but it still plays though.
Put in Hamilton. That's crazy.
You see, that's the problem. Like you put something like Hamilton in, and 2-3 years later, it's outdated. That's tough. Yeah. So.
But you can't put Wicked in there because they've already had the Wizard of Oz. So West Side Story could have been cool. Yeah, West Side Story maybe. But again, like, do people know West Side Story? Especially the kids nowadays. They'll just listen to Justin Bieber. So I don't know. I'm very out of touch of today's pop culture if it's nothing to do with Disney or movies.
16 watching, 17 likes. Good job, guys. Thank you. Lion King the musical. Yeah, that would have been cool. Lion King period would have been cool.
Nick is here.
What's up, Jumbo? Nick, Jumbo,
what is up?
Nick back at school. It's so funny. Nick lives probably an hour and a half from me. He's been in school for like a week, and my kids don't even go back for another week. I think they have a whole next week. They have like a week and a half to go. So
yeah, well, I start my new job not next week, but the week after, and I'm actually moving. So, and I'm actually becoming a teacher. So I actually don't start till the following week. So thanks.
I can't keep up with you. Jeez.
I'm always moving. I'm always, So Cargo puts Good Morning Baltimore, and I actually remember one of her streams she did a while back where she was doing one of her games. If you haven't checked out Cargo's live streams, they are hysterical.
Yeah, Cargo's fun.
And she was like trying to finish off like a lyric or a song title. And
I'm sorry, Nick says he starts on the 27th. Nick, I thought you said you went back. Maybe he had an orientation or something. I'm sorry. Nick, I apologize. I thought you went back already. Okay, cool. That's cool. Sorry about this. So Nick starts on the 27th. Yeah.
Still got quite a lot of time.
He's still a full like week in front of my kids. So, and we're
Dan, if you message, yeah, sure, Cargo, that's fine. Yeah. Becky says text me. Yeah, I will. I'll update everybody. But yeah, I'm moving next Tuesday. So you'll see a completely different setup. It'll be a lot brighter and lighter and whatever. Because I'm very yellow at the moment, and I'm not because of my tan or anything from Florida, but just saying it's very yellow. There might
10 p.m.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, which is not
still light out. It's crazy now.
I wish.
Adam's outside. It's like 9:30, and he's like, "Oh yeah." Our buddy Adam. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's like 10 o'clock. It's like so light out still. I guess it's starting to. Here it gets dark earlier now too. So
it's so weird because I watch all these live streams at Disney, and like everything is so light and everything's so like blue skies and everything. And then I watch Adam's live stream at Alton Towers, which is great. It was a really good live stream, as much as I can because I was playing golf at the time. another story for another day. And I was watching the Alton Towers live stream, and everything's just so grey and dark. I'm like, this is what the UK weather is all about. It's just really dull. Hey, Steve's World, what is going on?
What's up, Steve's World, man? Steve's been posting like a maniac too. So.
He's the man, like, and he's going to be on Jeopardy with the Disney Life for Me this Sunday. So, good luck to you, my friend.
Good luck, Steve. I'm gonna definitely check that out. So
yeah, that'd be awesome. So the UK is pretty grey.
I give Steve a tip.
Go for it.
Steve, are you familiar with the Diz Life for Me? Because I did the Toy Story Jeopardy and stuff, and great. Miguel's great. I had a great time. A lot of fun. Of course, I knew everyone's questions but mine. I got like 2 or 3 wrong, but I pulled it out. I did really good.
You did really well. Yeah, you did a great job.
But he never told me, and I was kind of new to the channel. And now I check out their videos and I watch, I pop in here and there, but everything. But I didn't know the final Jeopardy was a question about his channel. He never told me that. So.
Oh, I was so confused. They're like, you need to wager like a certain amount of money, and I'm like, what? And we don't have
that's Jeopardy. You don't play.
We don't have Jeopardy. So
that's Jeopardy. I'm just not. I never watched Jeopardy. I'm just not good at it. Whatever. But yeah. So, but I just didn't. Yeah, thanks, D&G. Just saying it was a great show. But I just didn't know much about his channel. So like, I think the question was like, what was my son wearing on Halloween? I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna guess. It was either Buzz or Woody if it's a Toy Story thing. And I think Buzz or something. And I got it right. Thank God. I didn't know. Because I'll be honest with you, I think I wagered, and then obviously you'd say the question, and I didn't know. I would have wagered like way less or whatever. So
well, I had no idea that it was something to do with their channel. Like I can't remember what your question was, but my question was something like, what ride did Miguel go on for the first time in their live stream this week? And I was just like, oh no, this was early in the week. I've literally been, I don't know, I just could, because all the live streams I watched and all the vlogs, I'm like, oh my gosh, what did he go on for the first time? And then I remembered, but like,
that's awesome.
I was
I was like, what? My question was, what did my son wear for Halloween? Like I said, I guess you missed that, but yeah, I don't know. But I guessed, it was either Buzz or Woody, and I guess Buzz, and they got it right. So. Yes.
Just a little bit of a quick announcement. Just want to quickly say that if you are subscribed to Cargo 619, and if you want to, she is having difficulty with prizes and stuff. So if you want a prize from Cargo, she'll be getting those out later on in the next couple of weeks. She's just having a little bit of difficulty back home, so don't worry. Your prize is coming. Just chill and relax, and you'll get it at some point. Yeah. So Shauna, who's here watching the KSI Logan Paul fight? This is a really interesting. Well, I was talking to Rob earlier about these big YouTubers. We're going to go a little bit off topic from Disney, and I just want to talk about YouTube in general, because I think we're all here as content creators. We're all here to entertain you guys, and I just wanted to talk about, does your reputation and the subscribers you have and the money you get from Google or whatever, when you get over those 2 million subscribers or whatever, does that harm your reputation? Do you really just do it now for the money and just lose sight of what you do love about YouTube? I just wanted to see if I know you're not into this KSI Logan Paul thing, neither am I. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on these big YouTubers, and if you watched any.
I think they do. I don't really watch. I don't watch that caliber of people. I try. I'm always curious of a YouTube creator. You always try to check out, what the big people are. And of course, my nephew Frankie, he loves that stuff. He watches all those guys. So I like I said, I don't really know much about it. But yeah, I think who knows? I think their perception is definitely warped when they get to that level. So definitely superstardom. So. That's
the thing. Like, you hear about these Disney YouTubers as well. You got some amazing YouTubers who have lots and lots of subscribers. You have someone like Brian Hall, who's the Disney impersonator. You've probably seen him.
My son loves that guy.
He's great. He really is awesome, and people love him because of his impersonations. And he just seems like a really great guy. Hey, Herman the Great. Hey, what is up?
Herman, what's up?
Herman. Reminds me of a character from something. Herman. Just reminds me of a name. I don't know. But then you do. I've heard some other Disney YouTubers none that I've met before that, you know, are not what they appear to be. As well as other YouTubers. I mean, you have people like, do you know Roman Atwood? He has like 15 million subs. He, you know, he's all about, you know, living your life with a smile more, and that I follow him because he actually brings out a good message. But then you see something like these YouTubers who just want to fight each other. That's just, that for me, that's not what it kind of puts a bad name, in my opinion, on us, because, you know, we are YouTubers. This is what we like doing. So I don't know, especially our community, where compared to, you know, these pranksters and people who do fail vlogs and that kind of stuff, I feel we're quite a small, secluded, but actually quite like a positive community, this Disney community. But then you do get some of the others who maybe just branch out a little bit. Hey Shauna, I think you want me to say hi, so hey, how's it going? Hey,
breaking news, Dan. Breaking news. I showed Dan earlier. I got my MacBook Pro back, and I'm restoring from my backup. Only 5 hours and 37 minutes to go for my backup from my MacBook Pro.
I was going to tell you the story. I was going to tell you the story. So right now you're on my Mac. Right here, I've got my MacBook Air. I've had it for, I don't know, 2-3 years. And it just dies. It completely just dies out. I can't do anything about it.
Same exact thing.
And I don't know about you. I love Apple products. I think Apple is a great, you know, in terms of technology, it's a great company. But their customer service...
Yeah, it's really good here, though. I don't, you know, I have to say, I definitely.
I'll tell you what. I went into the Apple store. I said, "Listen, my laptop has completely died, completely just not working, not turning on, no nothing." And they came back with it. Right, you got 3 options. You can pay £100-something, and we can change a very small thing and see if it works. The next thing, you can pay £400, where we can change 2 things and see if that works. Or you can pay £1,000 and get. And I was like, well, I might as well just buy a new Mac. I might as well just buy a new Mac.
It's funny. They did the same thing with me and my phone. They did the same thing. They said, oh, we could do the same. We could take the screen out. But they didn't. You know, I'll tell you what. I'm glad they gave you the option of 3 different things. They didn't say it to me. They said, I think it's the screen. We'll fix the screen. They got the screen, and my thing was still busted. And then I went back. I'm like, I just paid $200 for a new screen, and this phone, I paid $200. This phone still doesn't work. So they're like, all right, for another like $125, give you a whole new phone. I'm like, why don't you just give me that option to begin with? It was just, maybe I am a little sour about Apple, but it's too funny you said it. So what happened? I'm sorry. I was just thinking.
So wait, hey Phoenix Lightwing, what is going on? We've got some new people, new faces in the chat today. So awesome, welcome. If you don't know, this is RobFuz. He is.
Hi there,
I would say we're more. I think we're gonna call it POW channels. Because I love that. That was great.
You said power channel. I like that. I'm stealing.
Power channels or something like that. But please go check his channel out, RobFuz, and drop that Roper's other channel. It's really, really awesome. But yeah, so I took my Mac in, and they were like, right, I need to choose what option. I don't want to pay £100 to get it fixed, and it still doesn't work. So I have no idea. So I was like, right, I'll pay £400 to get it fixed. And actually it fixed. But the thing is,
what was wrong with it?
So I don't know about your Mac, but my Mac gets very, very hot whenever you live stream or edit.
It depends on the Mac. Which one do you have?
I have the MacBook Air.
Okay. Yeah, my Air never got hot. But
mine's hot right now. And I have to put a fan underneath it, like a laptop fan. And if I don't use it, it will crash. It will die. And I think what happened was it got so hot that it just completely burnt out and just fried like a switchboard or something. So it's just like...
What's the processor on it? Do you remember? Like, is it an i5 or an i7 or...
I think it's a 7. I think it's a 7.
7s get really hot. So, you know, I'll tell you what.
I think it's a 7.
With the solid state drives, I don't even think anything above an i5 is worth it, because the i7s, the batteries go really quick, because your battery die really quick. I hate that, and they do get really hot. So I had one MacBook i7. I've never had one since. I've always got i5. So but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, and Becky said lift the back of it up to let it air. Yeah, I mean it's sitting on a fan right now, and I sometimes do that, but I feel like I need a more powerful computer to really do what I want to do. And if I wanted to run like a lot of programs all in one go, it wouldn't work. So yeah, but you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. But we're glad that your Mac is backing up. But hopefully it'll be.
Unfortunately, it's the second time I brought it in, so it's just totally not like yours. And I definitely recommend getting AppleCare if anyone asks or anything. But yeah, I think it's worth it because I'll tell you what. This time I brought it back. They're like, here you go. Here's the bill. It's $475 US. Sure. But you don't have to pay because you have AppleCare. So I'm like, the other bill was like $700. So fortunately, I have the newer MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar, which I don't recommend. Don't get the Touch Bar if you ever look at it. I really don't like it. I know a couple people don't like it. I know a couple people like it, but I don't like it. And I replaced Nick saying I replaced my i7 battery a few months ago. I have suggestions. Yeah, maybe suggestions towards cooling your thing. So thanks, Nick, for posting my link too. I appreciate that. But yeah, I just I think the app, you know, I back it up. I made them wipe it out. They fixed it, and now I just I have a little 1 terabyte drive, backs up my entire machine. Just put it in, restore from the thing, and then my Mac in 5 hours and 37 minutes will be back to normal. I tell you what, when there's less stuff on there, it only takes an hour or two, but I have so much on mine. That's why it took so long. Yeah.
Some new people have joined the chat. We got Dana here. What is up, Dana? How are you? Alana is here. I met her through Corey Meets World's channel yesterday and a few other times. So welcome. And
Corey Fiasco is in the house.
All three members of Fiascos are here. So
nice.
Welcome everybody. So and Lisa M has just joined us as well. So welcome. So coming full circle back to Disney. I thought
it always comes back to Disney.
Always comes. Hey, I mean, I might change my channel name to, I don't know, something. The thing is, like, someone asked me, Dan, are you going to change your channel name because of the other DizneyDan? And I'm like, why would I want to do that? I've made so much like time.
His name is Dan, everyone.
I've spent so much time doing this. I am not changing my name now. So I could be like the official DizneyDan and just like transfer all of his subs to just the official one. I don't know, because you see that when you like type in on Twitter like the official. I'm trying to think of a celebrity, Liam Neeson. I don't know. Cool. So I was thinking, literally, I think it was today. Literally today, I just wanted to ask, because you do a lot of extinct attractions, and I love those videos of the extinct attractions. Please go check out Rob's extinct attraction series. It's amazing. But I wanted to ask, like, if you could bring back, maybe except the Great Movie Ride, because we talked about the Great Movie Ride. If there's any other rides that you wanted to bring back that you've either done or maybe didn't get a chance to do, and where would you put it? Like, obviously you don't want to take anything. Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool. As you said that, I'd love another park called Extinct Land, and all the old Disney classics would be in this new park. How cool would that be? And to answer your question, every single video I do, I'd love to see come back in some form or some, you know.
You could have like the extraterrestrial alien encounter, then Maelstrom next to it, Horizons on the other side. I mean, just you could have every. Look, it's unlikely that they will ever do that, but I mean, I wouldn't object for it.
You hit a sore spot. Definitely Horizons was one of my all-time favorite rides as a kid. Like, you know, what's so great about that ride? Like, when I went, when I was your age and single and whatever, and my friends, whatever, we go on that ride like 15 times in a row. I love that ride. It's just so cool.
See,
I loved about it. You never went on it, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I was even born when it was there. I don't even know when it became extinct.
Yeah, it's been about 15 years.
Oh, so I would have been. I would have been like really young. Would have been really young.
I don't know when it's extinct. I apologize, but do you ever see those guys who caused havoc and ran around and did all this crazy stuff on that? You ever? I'll send you the link later.
Yeah.
I just forget who they are. I apologize. I just forget. They finally, like, one of them passed away, unfortunately, just last year. And these two guys love that ride. They're obsessed with it. And you know, back then Disney didn't have security. They didn't do much stuff. And
No.
these two guys would jump off the ride, they'd walk around, they climb the rafters, they they do all this wacky stuff, and they timed out, and there was like, because it just constantly ran. And you gotta have to check out these guys. I don't know if you guys ever saw it in the chat, but these guys are all I forget what I'll find it while we're talking here. But these guys they went behind the scenes, they went, you know, the projections. The one guy almost died. He was up on the rafters and he like almost fell through. Like,
oh my god!
And they have a website like, it's called like Alpha Base One, I think the website is, or something like that, or something like that. It's part of the ride and everything. If you Google it, you'll find it. They just had it's just an old fashioned blog, and they just put all their stuff on YouTube and stuff.
That's
and
crazy.
But yeah, you're gonna go nuts when you see. Like, I literally
send me the link.
These guys are unbelievable. I always pictured in my mind. I definitely wanted to go. I wanted to go just explore these rides like that. And you never saw too World of Motion where thing is too. That was just a great, like, those rides were so amazing. They were so good. They were so cool, and I miss all that stuff. Well, if you could bring me back to the original Epcot, that's my answer too. Like, I'd love to go to, you know, in 1983 when I was there, or whatever, or, you know, or whatever, when it first opened, like when it first was there. I wish I could bring back those days because it was just so cool. Definitely, it's not, you know, I see the appeal, why they changed it, why they did different stuff and everything, but that was, to me, that was like, I never went to the World's Fair. I actually live near the World's Fair. I don't know if you know that, where they had the New York World's Fair. I actually drove by it yesterday, actually, so I was thinking about it. And the Men in Black alien ships, whatever, and where they had Small World and what else?
Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, like I want to vlog that one day. I want to go there and walk around and see where everything is and see where the remainder of the stuff was. But yeah, I never got the experience. Like, you see Tomorrowland. You saw the movie Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Like that beginning. I watched the beginning of that movie like 10 times because they show it like maybe
great.
For a little bit.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, but like, God, man, I would have loved to have been in that. And that kind of made you feel like that was the feel. That's one day I want you to have like that World's Fair experience. And I just loved it. So it still has that kind of a bit of it, but yeah.
We got Megan heading out.
Bye,
so
Megan.
Say Megan. She says, everyone come hang out with us on Saturday. Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Disney Fiasco is a live show that we do every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 a.m. UK time. So please come check it out. It's really, really awesome. It's me, Mickey's Magic, and Corey Fiasco, who's also in the chat. So come check that out. And Kay Atwood is heading out as well. So thank you for stopping by, Kay. It's really awesome to see you. Yeah, it's really interesting because I was listening to do you know WDW Radio, Lou Mongello? He was talking about looking back at the last 10 years of Disney and talking about changes and talking about things that are coming in and out of the park. And something happened that I recognized that looking back on it, it was actually crazy. And we're coming back to Frozen, and everyone literally on the internet was having a fist fight when Maelstrom was closing. Like, Maelstrom was one of those things that people really got angry about. And it just astounded me because, listen, I didn't go to Epcot to ride Maelstrom. It would never, ever was Maelstrom one of those rides that was out the door, whereas Frozen is. And, you know, bringing in an amazing property like Frozen that brings actually a lot, the revenue for Epcot went up in terms of kids because people wanted to go and ride Frozen. So it's weird seeing, you know, going back to all the old existing attractions that, you know, with all these changes, change is good, even though, you know, we lose great things like the Great Movie Ride. So, but it's all, you know, Walt said that we've got to keep moving forward. So that's what, I never rode Maelstrom, but Frozen was okay, said Becky. I know, because Frozen opened the year we did the program, so you never got to ride Maelstrom. Thing is, like, Maelstrom was fine. Like, I liked it, but it was never like a number one thing that I wanted to do. It was like, it didn't even make sense to me. Like, it's like 1 minute you were, I don't know, it was just like you were seeing trolls, and the next minute you were in an oil rig. I don't even know what it was.
Oh, you know, it told the history of, you know, Norway. So that's the different things with Norway. You know what I mean? So it's just the way it was. So
But the thing is, like, everyone was really angry about Frozen coming in instead of Maelstrom, but no one said anything about Ratatouille. Everyone's buzzing for Ratatouille. Like, everyone's really excited. I'm like, well, this is
they're not replacing anything. That's the thing.
No,
no, I don't really go to France much. I think
yeah.
Unfortunately, now that I have kids, I don't really get to explore the countries much. I wish I could just go like 3 days just to explore the countries and everything. Because I've been to real France. I actually, for an American, that sounds cool. I'm sure have you been to France before?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been to France once.
Yeah, okay. I love Paris. It was awesome. I'd really love to go. And I've been to Italy. I've been to Japan. I want to really been to Mexico. I really want to explore some of those places. But that's an addition. You know what I mean? And I'm dying to see Ratatouille because I've seen the YouTube clips, but it's in it's in French. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. So I really want to see it in English. So.
Becky
says I found that website. It's called Mesa Verde Time. You never heard of that before, have you?
Never heard of it before.
So just Google that. I googled Epcot Horizons blog, and it comes right up. It's the first one. But check out these guys; they're crazy. They're just if you watch their videos, if you go to your YouTube page.
I probably have checked them out at some point, but I'll definitely have a look.
They haven't updated since 2013, and then one of the guys passed away in 2014. But it's old, but it's definitely worth a look if you guys want to see it.
So Becky says that Maelstrom closed on her first program in 2015. I think you're right, but also do I ever go to any parks other than Magic? That is true. Bobby World, welcome, Bobby World. How's it going? Mouse Talk is here. Welcome. Nathan Redder, welcome.
I did get a new subscription. Thanks, Dan. I'm 11 away from 1,300 subscribers. It's killing me.
Okay, everybody in the chat, everyone in the chat, just
thanks, guys.
Stop what you're doing and head over to Rob's channel right now.
I'm so close. I think you like my channel. I do a bunch of different stuff. I have Dan on a lot too, which is great. So thank you for having me on.
We do
on your channel, right?
This is the first time on my channel. Yeah. It's very much just a fanboy. We talked about Star Wars, and we won't mention the P word or anything because Ben Lawrence is gonna find my channel, subscribe to me, and then just come on here and be like, "You said that word."
My friend Ben Lawrence is he's a Star Wars prequel hater, and I don't really. Our friend Caesar, he's done some shows with us too. We don't really like to bring up the P word. So, and then Dan didn't know, and he was in the chat, and he brought up the prequel, and
yeah. Talk about the prequels. Bobby World was a CRP alumni. Hey, that's awesome. Gotta let me know what year you were a CRP. That's amazing. But yeah, you're almost at 1,300. That's crazy. Like,
yeah, I'm almost there.
You've shot up just massively.
Yeah, it was weird, and it was kind of. To be honest with you, I was so proud of you. You were like 300, now you're 550. So I was proud of you. Dan was awesome. He went. He from his heart. He wanted to see the different YouTube streamers and everything. He definitely went and saw them and everything, and that definitely boosted him and everything. But even my stream, my buddy Ben Lawrence is. I say it. He got a viral video. I think it's about 4 million views now. It's ridiculous. It literally is up to about 4 million views.
This is the Toys R Us.
Toys R Us video. Yeah. And for some reason, like, I always supported the guy I've been watching his channel for 2 years. And I was the first commenter, I think.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, like, that first comment, it's just 4 million views. The first comment, people just subscribed to my channel. So I got like 500 subscribers in like a week. And it reminded me of Dan because he kept hitting like, 300, 400, 500. It just reminded me and you were kind of similar with that. So it was kind of cool.
Well, I just like going like, I just sometimes just search into Google like Disneyland Paris vlog or Disney World vlog and then just like filter it to like today or this week and just see like, these smaller YouTubers who I feel like just need a little bit of love, a little bit of support, and they're actually I find them more entertaining than a lot of the other YouTubers, not necessarily Disney YouTubers, but just a lot of other Disney YouTubers that and they're great. I mean, one of them is a the UK vlog guys that were in here earlier. They posted a new vlog earlier in the week, and they were great. I really found them this week, and they were awesome. Hey, the random collection. What is going on? We're trying to reach out to Adam's Land, but I think he's gonna try and get on at some point. But
Yeah, Adam's going to he's going to Disneyland Paris this week. That's awesome. He's gonna be streaming from there, so definitely check out Adam.
I won't tell everybody in the chat what he wrote to me in the on Facebook, because I don't think he would want everyone to know. But he's leaving home very early, but he's always invited to come on this evening if he's around. So if you haven't checked out Adam's, then he did a great live stream at Alton Towers, which is awesome. Johns, we have been subscribed to you, the Disney legend. Yes, D&G Explorers. But yeah, just going back on these, I never got to do a lot of the extinct attractions. I just wanted to finish off really with these extinct attractions. The one that I really wanted to do was Horizons, and I know we're bringing it up, but all I hear about on like WDW Radio and all these other big YouTubers is just like Horizons was like a really big thing. And I just didn't even know what it really was like. All I've seen was YouTube, but like I feel like when you go on rides, YouTube doesn't really do it any justice.
Yeah, because it's just when there was no 4K video, there's no 360 video, and unfortunately it's just that was the times, like now. I feel a lot of things have been represented great, especially like the Great Movie Ride, because the technology is great and everything. And my extinct stuff isn't great. It's just I thank God, like some of these, I was been telling people I got these mini tapes and they're digital. They've been coming out a lot better, but a lot of my stuff's old VHS and everything. It just you can the unfortunate thing is I don't think you'll ever get a great sense of how that amazing that ride was. Just because the quality and the technology it stinks.
We got AJ's here.
AJ,
he's in Disney right now as well.
AJ.
I don't know where he. I know he did a live stream. Was it yesterday? I can't even remember when it was. I think it was yesterday. But those VHS tapes, just like people don't even know what VHS. I mean, look, I'm a teacher, and I was showing them a video, a VHS of some like really old, ancient ruin video and whatever. And I take it out of the packaging and I lift it to put into the VHS player, and they were all just like so surprised. All the kids were just like, what is that, sir? Like, what is this?
All the dust stuff.
And I'm like, do you not know what this is? And they're like, no, sir. And I'm like, it's a VHS tape. And they're like, what's that? And they're like, it's like a DVD, but before it was circular and light, and you have to wind it.
That's
they were like, and there was
kind and rewind. God, rewind.
They were more fascinated by the actual tape than they were about the actual film that I was showing them. It was great.
That's awesome. Don't ever bring a cassette tape around. You'll never get anything.
They were like, oh, we're now Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. And they'll start playing on their Walkmans.
That's awesome.
And then someone brought in a Zune. Do you remember Zunes?
I have one.
Oh, you have one? And they were like, yeah, a kid comes out. I think he was like 14. He was like, yeah, I'm Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, he puts on his headphones, puts on his Zune, and just starts listening to like this old school music, which is awesome.
I'm trying to dig for my Zune.
Hey, Mason Park, what's up?
The Zune was awesome. I love my Zune.
I never owned a Zune. I was always an iPod man. Dan, are you still having the Disney blues? I'm always having the Disney blues right now. Guys, make sure we're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel, and please go check out Rob's channel and as well as Drop That Rope. He's absolutely awesome. He is what we now call a power channel rather than a partner channel.
I like that.
I like it too.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Zune. Woo! I work for Microsoft, actually. I don't know if you do that. So
I did not know that.
I don't think and I got to find the cord, but this is the Zune. The negative thing about the Zune, it was not Wi-Fi, unfortunately. So you had to tether it. It says Zune on the bottom. You really can't see it, but you scan up, and it was just an amazing interface. It was really good. For some reason, I have a sticker on the back. I guess I stuck at the stuff. I believe it was Bluetooth. The technology wasn't really there, but great thing. Oh, look, I had to pull out all this other stuff to get to the Zune. Look, iPod. I have all this junk. Oh, here we go.
Wait, I think
I'll send this to you, ladies and gentlemen of Adam's class. This is a cassette. You have to rewind this too. Holy cow! A cassette, and then I have iPhone 3. iPhone 3.
I'm like digging through my drawers to see
iPhone 5 right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, iPhone 4 or 5. I'm not sure.
What's this one with the black like?
It's just a touch. It's a
it's a touch.
Maybe that's a touch. Yeah. And then look at this FM radio, ladies and gentlemen. This is an iPhone. I don't even know. This is another old iPhone 5, I think.
Hold the phone.
So I have all the. It's all in my drawer right here. So.
I have found a retro camera.
Oh, you know what I got? Let's just top each other. I found the other day. I have my camera, ladies and gentlemen. They don't even. You know what a floppy disk is? Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
Like a little 3 1/4 floppy disks. Oh my God, I found that the other day.
I just found a memory card with a massive 128 megabytes.
Meg, not gig. That's awesome. That's so funny.
As well as a Game Boy.
No, that's nice. That's nice. I don't have that. I don't have that.
I just have all these on my desk.
I love my dad. Unfortunately, he's around and everything. I love in 1983 when we went to Disney World for the first time. Like one of the first times. No, I was definitely. I think 70. I'm 47 years old. I'm a little older, so I'm a lot older. And the first time I went was, I believe, 76, 78, I believe was the first time I went. And the second time we went was 1983.
Sure.
And I had the big ass camcorder like this. And then there's no deck in there. It's a wire. And then you carry the deck around, which is, this yay big and everything. And my dad and my parents got so pissed at me. And I did a resort tour of the Polynesian when I was a kid. It's on my page too. And I literally, you ready for this, Dan? They rented a stroller to carry around the deck and the camera. I rented a baby stroller. I was Nick's, I wasn't Nick's age. I was younger. I was my son's age. I was about 13, 14 years old. So, and then like, I literally go up to my dad. I do this probably every time I see him. I'm like, Dad, this is the camera right here. And I just drop my phone on the table, and he gets pissed at me every time because he remembers renting that baby carriage to bring that camera out to record everything. On those VHS cassettes, you had to rewind. So,
hey, Corey meets world. What is going on, my friend? How's it going? Oh, your live stream yesterday was.
Corey's awesome. I didn't get to see Corey's live stream much. I'm gonna go back and watch it, but I love when my favorite moment with Corey's live stream, it involves you, which is great. So he's just talking and he's nonchalant and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go meet DizneyDan, and we're gonna go." He challenged me to like a Beverly challenge. I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome! This is great." So he's just a great guy. He's does a great stream. He takes his time. He's very good at everything. So he's walking everything. He walks in. And there's Dan with this tray of Beverly with an employee, like the employee's helping him out, like getting the Beverly ready, and he has like all the shots ready. I'm literally, I swear to God, sitting there, I'm laughing out loud, like I'm literally laughing out loud. It was so funny, and they did the Beverly challenge. It was an amazing moment. It was so good.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about me, right? I love to do challenges. Good. I love challenges. Like that's why I tried to do my 24-hour challenge. That didn't work.
Oh, that's another live stream.
So, and I was just like, you know what? I did the 10-shot Beverly challenge earlier in the vacation, and I was like, well, how I was filming it, it may have felt like I was clickbaiting because I wasn't showing each cup and whatever. And I was just like, oh, wait, Corey's coming to Epcot on the same day I am.
Nice.
Hey, Corey, do you want to do a Beverly challenge?
Nice.
And he goes,
not to go back, but the 24-hour stream, I know, like, I'm friends with you. We talked. You had it in your heart, in your mind. You were going to do it. Like, it was no BS. He was going to do it. He was going to go for it and everything. And I said, and I don't you remember me saying, I'm like, Dan, you sure you want to do that after you're going to work? And he's like, yeah, I can do it. I'm going to be up and everything. And it was just, his heart was in the right place.
I think it was like, I don't know, like 3 a.m. I was literally right here. I had hangouts here, the chat here. And I was like, yeah.
This is why you got to love Dan, because I said, hey, Dan, and I was going to come on then. And I was just busy and everything. And I said, can I come in like 11? So it's like 4 a.m. for him. And I'm not even thinking that. I'm thinking I'm stupid. I forget there's a 5-hour time difference. He's like, Rob, I think I could fit you in. But in my mind, like, I didn't know you had this huge plan of this 24-hour stream. He had like this huge plan, which was great. Like, he was amazing. He had a whole itinerary of stuff. But I apologize. I didn't even know he had this itinerary of stuff.
I had like a whole thing. Like, what?
It was so amazing. That's why I knew in his heart he was going for it. It was great. So he's like, I might be able to fit you in. Like, he's trying to pencil me in on this. I didn't know. He's like, he didn't tell me. If you just said, Rob, I got a lot of stuff planned, maybe we could fit you in or something.
I was like working out like
that was great. That's why I know, in my heart. That's why I know you were going for it, because you had that huge plan. I just had to add that in. So I had to defend it. So.
Like, I was just I had everything ready to go. I knew exactly when to do when, because it was the next day was England playing in the World Cup. So I was like, right, I'm gonna, that would get me really happy. I forgot. It was gonna keep me awake. I knew the Formula One motor racing was on, so that was gonna keep me awake. And then it got to like 3 a.m, and I was just like, guys, I need to tap out. And it was only like 3 hours. And then I get back in the morning. I wake up at like 11 a.m. I was like, right, I'm gonna do a solid like 6-hour stream now. And so altogether, I did like 10 hours. And that's not even half. That's not even half the 24 hours.
No, but I came on and like he was gone. Like, I'm like, what happened in the 24 hours? He just wasn't on. It was great. It was fun, but even that was fun. Though. So, but I think you're when you move, you're going to plan on doing something else in the future, right? That's what.
Yeah. So Sunago goes, "What is Dan going to do for 1,000 subs?" I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. So,
48-hour live stream straight. Yeah.
Da-da-da.
You know what? I think what I'd have to do is like have like lots of people come on and like join me, and then just try and like force me to stay away. Like, everyone do it in shifts.
Yeah, that's what that was in my mind. That's what I was thinking.
But if you guys see me nod off, then you'll be like, you take it in shifts. So like you take 9 till whatever, and then I don't know. And then
in my mind, that's what I wanted you to do. But I think you kind of like blew me off because you had your plan and everything. That's great. So go ahead, finish. I got to get going in a few minutes actually, but finish the Beverly story though.
So it was just like I was talking to this cast member, and I said to him, "Has anybody done 10 shots of Beverly? Because I'm seeing a friend." And bearing in mind, I've only met Corey once.
Like, this is like a bar where you're gonna do like real shots and everything. That's what cracked me up too.
I only met Corey once. I met him in the Magic Kingdom. Actually, you can check out the vlog. It was really awesome. And I was just like, he said, let's do a Beverly challenge. He said, do a Beverly challenge. But he didn't say the specifics of the Beverly challenge.
See, that's where Corey went wrong. You don't give Dan freedom to do stuff like that. You just don't.
So I said to the customer, has anyone done a 10-shot Beverly challenge before? And he goes, no. And I'm like, well, can I get like a badge, or like, can I get something if I do it? And he goes, no, of course not. So I start filling them up. I start filling them up, and he brings over 2 trays. He brings these 2 white trays and starts loading them up.
I love that guy had a tray ready to go. That was funny. Corey said that was the mistake.
And then I watched Corey's live stream, and he's like, I'm trying to like sneak up on Dan. And then he goes, what are you doing? And I go, we're doing the Beverly challenge. He goes, what? I'm like, we're doing 10. Hey Jess, what is going on? And so we set up.
He was truly trying to sneak up on you, but you stuck up on him. That was the best part. And you were like there. It was just like, there's few moments I love in live streams. That was one of my favorite moments. It was just awesome.
I'm gonna put that in my like highlights of like my end of the year. So hey Ruth, what's going on? And Becky says, Ruth, nobody else is stupid enough to do it, Dan. Yeah, the thing is, like, I think out of everybody here, Becky knows me the most, and she knows I'm completely bonkers. Like, she knows I'm mad. So when you walk into Club Cool, there are like these like standing tables and stuff. Cool. There's like these standy tables.
Yeah, it's not much of a hangout. You're thinking a bar or something. There's not much of a hangout. There's some soda fountains. That's it. There's nothing else. That's what cracked me up.
And what we did, we like strategically planned where we would do the challenge, where we would set up his live stream and my camera. So we had like 2 angles going. So I may ask Corey to borrow some of his footage so I can get like to juice up the vlog. And literally I introduce it, and like you can just see us like cheersing and then like just shutting them down. Corey, so much fun. Look, Corey did really well. he did really well. He did get a bit gassy at the end because, like, look, it's a lot of gas. It's like a lot of fizz, so you are going to feel a little bit in your chest. But I was just like, you know, I was used to it, and like I don't find the taste that bad. Like, weirdly, I don't find it that bad.
I'm laughing at the chat, by the way. So
someone make Dan.
Steve suggests during your 24-hour stream to put a shock collar on you. I like that idea, Steve. That was good. And then so, you know, so who's stupid enough to do it? Corey puts Becky. You're talking to the other one who was stupid enough. The bubbles got to me. That's funny, Corey. That was awesome.
What was Corey? Corey said yesterday in his live stream that Disney Princess Couture's I'm not sure if his brother or boyfriend said that Corey met him and he's as crazy as him. And then I put Peter, boyfriend. Great guy. And I said to Corey, yeah, but is he as crazy enough to do the 10-shot Beverly challenge? So I mean, us three could be like just a crazy. And look, he did really well. And we got to innovations. We sat down and we just started talking, whatever. And I was just like, he was really out of it.
It was lightning. It was a bad storm, dude. That's why you sat down and everything. I wanted to bring that up too. Like, that stream was just amazing. Like, he caught like this amazing lightning storm, and I was recording it on the screen.
That was
and Corey goes, the lightning went up, and like I'm like, sure enough, I recorded it. The lightning was going up in the air. It was just so cool.
That was
it was a great stream. It was a great night. So it was a lot.
It was and look, guys, if you haven't checked out Corey's channel, like just go do it. He's really awesome. He's a really just a really wonderful guy. He's really nice, and I'm glad I got to share this this challenge with him. The bubbles got to me. He said, "Yeah, I know, right?" Hey, Orlando Parts Rover, what's up? Bob and Ashley are here. What's up?
Hey, Bob and Ashley. I think the move is to like spike the Beverly. Like, would that even be good? Well, the Beverly sucks no matter what, but like to spike it with like maybe vodka or something, or I don't know, a chaser or something. I don't know.
The chaser is the Melon Frosty Fanta one.
It's too funny. So bad. I'm glad it was lightning. It gave me a chance to sit down and let the bubbles clear. That wasn't lightning. That was Corey.
I was like, there's a storm going on outside and inside, Corey. Yeah, no, it was just a really fun night. So please go check out that live stream. It was really fun. And but yeah, guys, just thank you so much. Please, guys, go check out Rob's channel.
I got 3 subscribers, so I'm almost 10 more from 1,300. So
10 more.
Yeah, it just stinks when you get 500 in 3 days, and then from 200 to 1,200 to 1,300, it's just very slow.
You'll get there, and also
I'm in full force, and I'm getting my hours too. It's another thing too. A lot of people have been playing my like I got the 1,000 subscribers, but I can't get monetized because I don't have the viewing hours now. Yeah, it stinks. Yeah. Let me just real quick. I'll tell you what I'm at. I'm curious too.
Yeah.
So 4,000 hours to get monetized, which is annoying. I think I'm 2,520 hours. So it's so silly. I never thought I was going to get the 1,000 subscribers that quick. So that's what killed me.
Bob and Ashley go sleight of hand Beverly, so you never drink it.
Just like do one of these over the shoulder. Like a Chevy Chase, throw over the shoulder.
So yeah, guys, please go check out Rob's channel and drop that rope. He's a power channel of mine. He's absolutely awesome, and yeah, he's just kicking it on there. Please make sure we leave a like and subscribe.
Welcome back on the DizneyDan channel, or what's going on? I thought we had a good stream here. It was fun. So.
Yeah, you got to come back. And I thought, you know what? It's Thursday night. No one's, I think, streaming I think Jenna's just gone live for streaming the Magic. So, but nah, she's cool. She's lovely. But I was live streaming first. So
Dave was close to my chops because I'll go to my, I have a chat room for my mods and everything. I'm like, hey, anyone want to go Google Hangout? And they're like, when? I have about 5 minutes. Like, I bust everyone's chops, and then Dan's like, I'm gonna pull you. Anyone want to Google Hangout in 10 minutes? So
I made it up to you because you asked me the other day. So
if I can do it. I always do it.
Cool, so. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Bob and Ashley, for subscribing the other day. Your awesome Mystery Steamboat, Ruth. Lots of new faces today, which has been amazing, guys.
Just to the Halloween party, and they posted their video last night, I believe.
Well, they met up with Disney Life of Ours. And guys, if you haven't checked out Disney Life of Ours, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, like those Bob and Ashley's and Disney Life of Ours videos for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was just amazing. It was just so entertaining. And if you've never seen Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, like they're the 2 vlogs I would like recommend to you guys to get into it. So please go check it out. And yeah, just massive thank you to Dana and Steve's World and Sunagirl and everybody who's stopped by over this evening. And I think, yeah, Mr. T, Mr. T for sure. The best line in that vlog was "Trick or treat, fool."
My favorite line was, "This park is dinosaur friendly," instead of
just that
friendly. This park's dinosaur friendly. Yeah, that was great. I love that line. It was too funny. And then I called him Disney T. That was my name for him, Disney T.
Oh, I from now on I just call them Hey Maleficent and Mr. T now, because like they were just, and they played off the characters so well.
Yeah, I said to bring it back and do a lot like a live stream like we're doing, just do like as their characters for Halloween. They're like, oh, that's a great idea. I think I want to see him. I want to do, because like literally that stream was great. He just as Mr. T. He had to explain a lot of people who Mr. T was. So, but it was funny though. I love Mr. T. Great character.
But again, guys, thank you so much. Just a couple more plugs. Please go check out my partner channels, Mickey's Magic, Corey Fiasco. They were in the chat earlier. We do Disney Fiasco every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't checked out my Twitter poll to decide what topic we'll be doing this week, please go do that at the moment.
I voted twice for both my accounts.
cheeky two votes. Yes. It looks like we'll be doing funny moments on Disney attractions.
Yeah, that's what one I voted the top one, and the other one I voted funny moments.
Yeah, so I think we might be doing that, but again, things still might change, so please go and vote. It's all on my Twitter feed. So please go check out Corey Fiasco and Mickey's Magic. They're absolutely wonderful. And check out my POW channel. It's like PayPal, but POW channel now.
Their show's awesome, Disney Fiasco. You definitely got to check it out. I haven't told the story on your channel, so I got to tell the story. So
go for it.
Right?
Yeah.
I never got watched a lot. It's just with a family and doing stuff and everything. It's just not great for me live. But the one time I said I gotta watch these guys live. They're so awesome. I'm out there cooking and everything, and we're in the middle of dinner. It's 7 o'clock here, and I'm cooking and everything, and we're talking and stuff. I put the steaks on. I'm watching the stream, and it's streaming in the backyard. And I don't think I really told you the full story, but so I'm cooking and everything. So I'm watching, and they're talking stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, this, and this, and oh yeah, this, and I'm like interjecting and adding stuff to the story and everything. So the steaks are great. I bring the steaks inside, and my wife's like, "Yeah, they're not cooked enough." I'm like, oh, "Okay, so I'll bring it out." So I throw them on the grill, and I sit down. It probably needed about a minute or two cooking more. So their show was so amazing. I'm still watching them and everything, and it's going by. Like 5 minutes goes by. I'm sitting on the chair next to the thing. I look up, and the entire grill is engulfed in flames. I'm like, ah! Like, their show was so good. I totally forgot about the steaks. And like I literally had a grease fire because I left the steak there and everything. So that's how good their show is. I burned my dinner getting so involved in their show. It was so awesome. But like we always joke about it now. And I've cooked since, like a couple other times I've cooked. I've never burned. Yeah, exactly. Sooner girl as the fire into the fire. But that's how good their show is. I was so engulfed, and their conversation's great. The three of them are great together and everything. I really wanted to just definitely check it out. It's Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right?
Yep.
My dinner time. So
yeah,
but definitely check out the show. It's so awesome.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, and then if you live in the UK, which I know a few of you do, it's actually 12 a.m. on Sunday. So it'll be a late one, but I do it every week. So
disclaimer: don't cook while watching the show. So.
And also, yeah, don't cook while watching the show, because one, you either might burn your steaks, or two, we're probably going to be talking about food, so you'll probably get really hungry anyway. So, hey, Caesar, what is going on, my friend? How's it going? We're getting out of here. And you've got some new partner channels as well. So if you want to, Adam's Land.
We pull them up. Adam's Land, yep. Our theme, Alpha Train One over there. Some first we talked about. We're like, you know what? Let's be partner channels. They're great. And then Road Trip Dave, he added me the other day. So yeah, I got a couple of channels and everything. Like I told Dan, we're friends and everything. They got their thing, we got our things. But what is it? We have the new term.
It's a power channel.
Power channel.
I don't even know what it is.
And one of my friends said, "What exactly is a partner channel?" I'm like, it's just we support each other, we talk about each other, we promote each other, and everything. So we have a couple. I have a couple new people we're going to be discussing too. So I just
Awesome.
I want to do it next week, I think. So I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page with me at least. So, but definitely check out. My partner channels are all my descriptions now in my latest videos. So. But thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Well,
power
channels. But yeah, just thank you guys, everybody, for showing up and with this spontaneous live stream.
This is why I'm sorry to interrupt. He said, I've done some stupid things while watching streams, like putting milk in the pantry. I've done that too, Corey. That's why I'm laughing. And Nick's a good friend of ours too. And I'm on the live place. You're on the live place. And definitely check out Magical News Live. He just hit 1,500. Thanks, Nick, for plugging my stuff too. Good friend of ours, and
yeah,
the live play, we post our videos on there. Definitely check those guys out.
And thanks to the mods tonight. You guys have been awesome, and thanks to everybody. And like I say, no problem. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. You know, I come onto your channel. You are always welcome to come onto my channel. And I just say this to everybody, like, guys, you are my subscribers, you're my friends, and you guys are absolutely awesome. So have a great night. Oh, what's this?
Like Donkey Kong shirt. I didn't even show it. So
yeah, we need to do like a retro video at some point, like a retro films or games or whatever at some point. I don't know.
All that stuff, yeah.
I don't know. We did always started with the retro tech, so I think we could start a new thing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I always say to every single video, live your life with a smile each and every day, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys. Thank you.